Welcome to Houston, Texas and Minute Maid Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's New York taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go now. Here's a big power threat. Elly De La Cruz. The wide to kick the pitch. Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Step off. Throw to first. And he's back standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner takes off. That one fouled hard the other way. De La Cruz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go again. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And Guerrero is set down. Here comes Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
And the pitch. That one not close. Now 1-2. That one the other way. Altuve whips it to first. Out number 2 and another run comes in. Here's Juan Soto. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to kick into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Man at second here with 2 away. O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena. That one at triple digits.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense.
In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The pitch. Next offering is outside. And that just misses.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Yainer Diaz. That's in there. 0-1. And a good eye there. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And we're back. Here's Jose Ramirez. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Kikuchi back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Kikuchi measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was born in Japan. Not in time. He's safe. Man at first, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Kikuchi keeping him close. That one fouled off.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big
runner on the go. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
This one smoked out to left. Diving. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they're up by 3. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Reached on an infield single his first time. Lifted in the air right center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. Center field, Judge. Sizing this one up. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2 to count.
This one high in the air to left center. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Here's Alex Bregman. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Fly ball down the line. Soto gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And the batter now, Ketel Marte. The wind of the pitch.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
0-2.
Kicks and deals. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now, biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Ground ball left side. Over to Altuve. Relay to first. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And Judge spoils that one. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. That's out number 3. Back here in Houston, Vic Caratini at the plate. Bautista back to work. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
1-2.
Finishes him off at 103. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
That's the ball.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. The Stros trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So now the Astros designated hitter. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, no strike.
A little bit high.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was late. And the right-hander deals. And another ball. And he pumps it a strike.
Full count.
That one is absolutely belted. Pulls it in on the warning track. New inning getting started. And now it's Juan Soto. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
That's outside. 1-2 the count. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Out to short, Pena. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Houston, and stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. First pitch misses. A big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one in triple digits.
0-1.
The Astros still looking for their first hit in this one. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Santana makes the grab for the second out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. And another ball. And that one hammered. Soto moving back for it. That one is gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's 3-1. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the ball.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. The pitch. Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is Elly De La Cruz. And the throw, he's out at third. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
De La Cruz tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. In the air, right field. Tucker should have it. Brings it in. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Well, these Astros, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet.
Bregman at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And that one a little bit high. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2. And he gets Bregman. Now 2 out. So next up for Houston, Victor Caratini. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Caratini, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here in Houston, top of the 6th inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch, not close. Marte gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch.
Caleb Ferguson comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Judge rips that one. Booyah! And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Juan Soto now. And that one wrapped foul. Left-hand batter waits. There's a strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Diaz pulls it down, and there's one down. Stepping in, O'Neal Cruz.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And a swing and a miss.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious,
No ball,
but
1
you
strike.
just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the
And it gets by him. So a man aboard. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Snap throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the go. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Runner goes again. Bounce to the left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
no problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Pretty much did the opposite of what you want to do with the pitch on the outside part of the plate like that. Just rolled over, but good hustle down the line. And
well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Back here in Houston, and now Jake Myers.